Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to the 12th episode of Sessions with Spirit. My name is Jean Rose, and I'm going to be your host this evening. For those of you that are unfamiliar with me, I am a professional tarot card reader, psychic, and evidential medium. An evidential medium just speaks to the departed. We also offer great detail. That's why I do like to distinguish. It's not one of, more often than not, you hear people use the label medium and then they give messages such as, oh, he's at peace. And yes, guys, I do voices, of course. The more the show goes on, and I'm just going to say this before I say anything else, the more relaxed not only am I going to get, but the more I see, I don't call it a vision, but what I want to bring here, what I want to offer the table. And I know being myself and offering that glimpse of me is definitely important, especially since it's what draws my clients to me. And not for nothing, but I'm not going to keep that side from you guys. I'm not. So, yes, get ready for it. We're going to go for or on a little bit of a ride. So, as I was saying, just putting things into perspective, we have our 12th episode this evening. Like I said, I am your host, Jean Rose. I am a professional tarot card reader, psychic, and evidential medium. Evidential medium is very different than a medium. Okay. Like I said earlier, we offer great, great detail. Okay. Definitely do your research when booking with a reader. It's definitely not because I want you to book with me that I say this. It more so is from the stance of this is my wheelhouse. And just as you would want any expert to offer advice in terms of spotting a good professional. That's exactly what I'm going to do. If you book with me, that's great. If you don't, that's okay too. So, but I'd like to keep people informed, especially in this day and age where social media is so prevalent. Isn't that always, I don't want to say a good thing. For me, it was wonderful. I'm able to connect with so many different, just not even people, but like areas, countries, just people that I never would have imagined, you know. Definitely, a shout out to my Australian clients as well as my clients in New Zealand as well. You know, Mwah! I love you, lovelies, and I do. I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for coffee and cards. Guys, let's take our first caller, okay? Um, and of course, Tammy, how are you, love?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, love. Oh, you sound a bit upset. What's wrong?
Um, just a lot of things.
Tammy?
Yes,
I'm so sorry, love. We are having technical difficulties over here this evening. So I do
that's
apologize if
okay.
we get disconnected. I'm so sorry, love. Oh my goodness. How frustrating, right? You finally get to talk to me, and then it's like, boom, the call is over. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry, love.
yeah, that's
So
okay.
you have my attention now, love. What can I help you with this evening?
Yeah, I just want to know how, if anything is going to change. I mean, I'm just having a lot of stress right now, and
Yeah.
I've had some readings before saying that there's been a spell put on me, and I just don't know who to go to or what to do anymore.
Okay. Um, and I was just, it's funny how spirit works, isn't it? The reason why I say that, Tammy, is because I started the show this evening saying to make sure you do your research when you book with a reader.
Okay.
A lot of readers, and especially, and I you know what, I take that back. So rewind. Okay.
Okay.
Some people who pose or like to pose as readers, and guys, please, I need everyone to kind of just stop and take this in for a moment. Okay.
Okay.
Some readers will, or these people that pose as readers that are scammers, that are fakes, that deceive people. They do it by preying on their fear. For example,
Okay.
I have seen people on certain social media outlets. They will kind of, reel you in with a card, and then, oh, you have to pay for an in-depth reading, and then you get the in-depth reading, and then boom, oh, now you have black magic on you, or you have a hex on you, or a curse on you, and they want $500 for
Oh
them
yeah.
to remove it. It is absolute no. Love, you have nothing on you. I promise you, you are perfectly fine. And not for
Okay.
nothing, they wanted your money. They wanted you. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry this happened. If
I
you would
never
like
gave
a
them any money
reading,
though.
regardless, it's still a scam to draw you in. They will
Okay.
either you get some will do it with the in-depth reading, and some will just give you a small reading and then say, oh, you need it
Uh-huh.
removed, in hopes that you will go to them to have it removed.
Okay.
Love, they just want your
Okay.
money. I've been
Yeah.
doing this for more than
Exactly.
half my life, and I've been in the online
Oh wow.
arena for the last 10 years.
Uh-huh.
Trust me when I say I have seen it all, and some of it is absolutely vile, especially to
Okay.
someone like me who takes
Mhm.
readings, cards, mediumship, you name it. So serious. I mean, I have the Queen of Wands, which is a tarot card, tattooed on my hand. See,
Okay. Yeah.
I don't play around.
And
If you would like
is
me,
there?
if you would like me to read for you, I would be more than happy to do that. That way you have a reading from a real reader.
Yes.
No problem,
I
love.
also want to know anything. Is my son? I lost my son February 5th of 2023,
Hmm?
and I just haven't felt that he's nearby. Sometimes I have, but it's just. I just want to know if he's doing okay. I mean,
He
if he's come
passed, you
through to
said?
anybody or. Huh?
Is
He's
he
passed.
living or okay. Is your grandmother departed?
Yes. She's passed away too. My grandmother. Yes.
Okay. He's with her.
Really?
Yeah, love. He's not alone. He's with her. They're
Okay.
together. They're holding hands. Like
Um.
they are. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh my God. He has the biggest eyes. Love, he's adorable. He is absolutely beautiful, honey. Oh my God. I put the cards away.
Yes.
We'll do mediumship. Okay. Your grandmother's
Okay.
with him. Yeah, she's with him, baby girl. Mm-hmm. They're together. Where does the letter T come into play? Or how does the
What's
letter
that?
T come into? What is it?
I can't hear you. What did you say?
How does the letter T come into play? Like T as in Tom,
That's
though
his
not
name.
necessarily Tom.
His name's Travis.
Oh, love, he's with you. He's with you, baby girl.
Thank you. Is there
As a
anything?
mother
Is
myself.
he with?
Excuse me.
Does it say anything about this? Is he with with my nephew? His name is Julian. He passed away too.
How does the number 5 connect to Julian?
Did it? Julian and
Either
my
month of
grandmother.
May. I mean, it could be the month of May, or like the 5th of a month, or like 5 years old, or a memory happening when he was something with 5. Because he keeps going
My
back
son
to.
passed away February 5th. My son passed away February 5th.
Okay, so that's okay. You have to forgive me. I have the 3 of them with me. In regards to Julian,
Mm-hmm.
what's with him with the blanket?
What's that?
He shows me a blanket.
A blanket.
Yes. Like
Mm.
almost dragging it on the floor like Linus.
A blanket. I don't recall of anything with a blanket.
That's okay. Sometimes it comes to you later. Maybe write it
Mm-hmm.
down. When you get off the phone with
Okay.
me, blanket. That way you remember, and that way if it comes to you later on, it makes sense. I don't like to
Okay.
hold anything back during a reading. So, and
Yeah.
everything that they give me, I give you. Because I think that's unfair.
Okay.
Like, how are you going to pick and choose what messages someone receives? They're all okay, though. They all show me white roses, which means or represents that they're at peace. And your son
Oh my
extends
God.
his bouquet, and that's going to basically represent thank you for what you did to honor my life. So whatever
Mm.
you did, you and what's with the teddy bear, love? Did you have a teddy bear made for him, or did he like what's with the bear?
I don't think I have a teddy bear. I know I have. Oh, you know what? I have his blanket, my son's blanket, here with me. Actually, I remember
Really
the blanket part now. Yeah, I have his blanket that
awesome.
they had him in the hospital with.
What else do you have of his style? Because I feel like there's like a box.
I have his. I have his ashes in a small box right with by the blanket.
Okay. And do you have a lock of his hair?
I do not. Well, I think I might in his baby book
Okay.
when he was a baby, his first haircut.
Yeah. Like, but I feel like there's a lock of hair somewhere. Definitely the baby book, that would make sense. Hands down.
Yes. Oh, what else is there? Does he say anything about me in there or anybody else? I
He
mean,
mentions you a lot. He watches you.
okay.
Do you have things that go off in the house randomly? Or I feel like,
Yeah, my TV.
especially when you're alone, yeah,
Yeah.
that's him.
Yeah,
He
my
says
TV.
he's basic, yeah. And I feel like you kind of questioned or knew it was him, but you're like, no, it can't be. Like, I'm going crazy. You keep calling yourself nuts, and you got to stop doing that because you're not going crazy, love. It's just him visiting you. He
Okay.
wants to check in on you. He wants you to know that he's okay. He's
Okay.
always going to do that
I'm having a
throughout
really
your
hard
entire
time.
life.
I'm having a really hard time.
Yeah, love. He also, and then I hear footsteps like running, and then you turn around and no one's there. Things like that too. Or I don't know if you hear like a giggle, but he shows me that you hear him too.
Okay.
But definitely, yeah, with the things going off, that is him all the way.
I know he always used to mess with me.
Oh, how sweet.
I miss I miss his massages and my shoulder massages and just talking to him on the phone. I just miss him so much. And he has a granddaughter and a grandson. I mean, he has a son and a daughter.
I
Does
love
he say anything about them?
just that he's always with them. Is one of them 7?
No.
Where does the number 7 come into play with either of the
I
kids?
don't-
Could be July too, or the 7th of a month.
July. That's the day we're gonna. I mean, in July, I think we're gonna go to my nephew's. Um, they're having a party for my nephew that passed away in July in Utah,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
the
how
only thing I can
beautiful.
think of. Yes.
That would definitely make sense. Yeah, because yeah, that would definitely make sense, love. Definitely, like just giving his blessing in that, you know, and then would
Yeah.
I think it's a fantastic, fantastic idea. I really do.
Thank you. Is there anything
I think
else?
it'll be very cathartic for everyone. Just that they love
Yes.
everyone in these, you know.
Yeah.
I know it's not easy, and especially when you have a family that is so riddled with loss. And I think for you, just knowing, especially when you hear the things going off in the house, that you know it's him. He's always going to have that connection to you, no matter what.
Okay. Okay.
He definitely came through
Perfect.
tonight, and he came through strong. So just know he'll always love you and he'll always be with you.
Perfect. Thank you so very much.
No problem, Tammy. You take care and you have a wonderful night.
Thank you. You too.
All right, love. Bye bye. Well, okay, guys. It's so funny because in my lives, I don't always expect to do mediumship. Um, I always say it's going to be cards. I'm the tarot chick, right? It always blows my mind when I do mediumship because that is such a gift. Oh my gosh, it is. It really is to be able to do that. It kind of blows my mind. It really does. So, guys, how do you like that with the curse? Oh my God. And people really do this. That is the unfortunate part. So, if you have been told that you have dark energy on you, or black magic, or a hexer, please, please, please consider the source. Okay? Please do your research when booking with a reader. Make sure they have experience. Okay? Guys, let's take our next caller. Let's go for Joanna. Joanna, how are you doing this evening?
I'm happy to talk to you.
Oh,
A
love,
little
thank you so
conflicted,
much.
but very happy to be talking to you.
Aw, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay.
I'm glad to hear that. What can I help you with?
I'm always torn between readings on love and money. Um,
Can I make a
I don't know how
suggestion?
to ask the question that I'm sorry.
Can I make a suggestion then? You
Yes,
can take it or leave it, totally up to you. Do a general. All general means is that the cards aren't programmed for a specific area. That means anything and everything can come up in the cards. They're personally my favorite. A lot of people unfortunately assume that they're vague, and they're not at all. They're actually
you
very
know what? I
detailed.
trust you. I trust you. Dealer's choice. Let's do general.
Dealers, I love it. Those I'm going to take as lead cards. Those were two. You have the Awakening and then the Knight of Cups. Have things been a bit stressful,
Definitely.
either in love or money, either in those, just in your life in general? Because it's the Knight of
Both.
Cups. Knight of Cups
Both.
is, see, the cup stage is going to be the equivalent to emotions, and the knights are going to refer to like movement part, but it's chaotic movement because it's the Knight of Cups. The first card was Judgment. It's the Awakening, making decisions and sticking with them. I feel like you've had a very hard time in doing this. And these were
Yeah.
leap cards. What a leap card is a card or cards in your case that jump from the deck as the reader is shuffling. They have special meaning to them because there's a reason why they jump. They don't just jump for no reason. So judgment, making decisions, sticking with them, that's going to be uber important. So take that strategy on and literally apply it to every area of your life. Look at things through a magnifying glass. Really take that inventory. Like I said, you want to get rid of the chaos. You don't want to spin your wheels or focus on things that you can't change or, can't control even, you know? As my beloved mother-in-law always says, "Hey, Christy, I love you." She always makes the comment, "You can't change when the sun rises." Right. Oh, guys, the first time she said that to me, I was like mind blown. I'm like, "Oh, touche." Right? Because it's true, you can't. For you,
Right.
love, the Knight of Wands, that was the very first card. There's definitely going to be movement in regards to money. And the reason why I say that is because the first card was the movement of opportunities. Card after that, again, another reference to business. Is there anything going on at work currently in regards to moving up or anything like that? Like a promotion or a raise?
I'm 1 month in at a new job. I put my
Okay.
own business on the back burner because I just didn't have the capital to move forward with it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I started a new job and there is room to move up, and I'm doing my best to stay on that track.
Love, I think you're doing amazing. I know it's been rough and there's been a lot of sacrifice, but stick with those decisions you've made because they're going to come tenfold. Like it's all going to come back around. Stop second guessing yourself. And I don't mean that flippantly. Love, I do not. Anything and everything I say during a reading, I only say that out of love. I'm here to help you, not invoke fear, not bring harm, none of that. You got Judgment as a lead card. I just pulled an extra card for you, and it was the Empress, and that card dropped reversed. So instead of deciding not to decide again, the decisions you've made, changing jobs, putting your business on the back burner, sticking with those. Don't deviate from those choices at all. At all. Like I said, that movement with those business opportunities is going to happen. I don't know if you have a raise at like 60 days, 90 days, or like, but I feel like within the next 6 months, there is going, even if it is a quarter, it doesn't matter. But I feel like there's going to be a little something in it for you. The Nine of Wands was your second card that has to do with positioning and planning. Set yourself up for success, especially with finances, because you had the Knight of Pentacles, but it fell reversed. Unfortunately, there is going to be a time, almost like, and you may be even in it now, where you feel like you hit a wall, and that even could refer to your love life. If you kind of feel, why do I hear the word stagnant? What area of your life would you use that word to describe?
Um,
Just
both
things
love and
not
money.
moving, no progress.
Both love and money. Yeah.
Okay. And that's understandable, love. I will say, third card, and this I was so happy to see for you, Ace of Cups. Not only does this refer to unexpected blessings, but this is about unexpected love. Yes, love is going to find you. You're not going to find it. So quit looking. Okay. And then again, I know it's like, oh, okay. No, it really is true. That's how I met my wife. I was not looking at, she fell into my lap, point blank. And that is definitely what I see with clients over and over and over again, going and following divine timing. Many times, destiny. That's so important. So go along with things. How you're going to help the universe is to just stay in that state of gratitude. And I know that's hard when things are stagnant or they're falling apart. But love, trust me, because I put my money where my mouth is. I don't do anything, or like I do everything that like I tell you guys to do. Everything. Whether I'm doing right now, like with you, a one-on-one, or if we're doing a private appointment, everything I say, I try to hold myself to that same standard. I say try because I'm not perfect. It's the
I
same
feel
thing,
it.
right?
Yeah, I
I'm
feel it.
telling you, love.
That's why I actually messaged you earlier on your Facebook profile. So I'm so happy that I got to be on with you today.
Love, oh my gosh, I was gonna do your reading after this phone call.
Oh no
That is
way.
so funny. Oh my God. I swear, I have your reading, your request right here. I kid you not.
Oh my god. Oh
Yeah,
my
love.
god.
I even have picture. I thought it was so cool that you reached out to me. Oh my gosh. Well, hello, love. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
hello. Yeah,
Now that you
I
found
find
me
you
on Facebook,
absolutely
you're gonna have
adorable. You give
to.
me the squish.
Aw. But now that you found me on Facebook, you're gonna have to join me for coffee and cards tomorrow at 7. You are
I
gonna have a
can.
fabulous time. Oh my gosh, it doesn't matter if you watch me or listen to me while you're getting ready for work or what. Yes, it's just something to throw on in the morning to make sure you start the weekend right. Plus, I
I
do
will.
free
I
readings.
will.
Yeah, definitely. Going back to your cards, love. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you called in. Like I said, that Ace of Cups, that unexpected love, those unexpected blessings, even. Then that Knight of Pentacles, that card fell reversed. However, don't dread it. Like I said, stay in that attitude of gratitude. Whatever, like attracts like. There is truth to that. I know it all sounds like BS. Trust me. I know as a reader, there are certain buzzwords I have, but I promise you, like I said before, I don't tell you guys to do anything I wouldn't do myself or I don't do myself. I have gratitude
Heck
journals.
yeah.
Yes, and I heavily, heavily believe in them. I think that is going to help you flip this energy, right, because it did fall reversed. Then the
I
final card,
appreciate
oh my
you.
gosh, love, it was the Fool. And this card is all about moving in a new, yes, just what is the Fool all about? Instead of focusing on the destination, focus on the journey, right? So you
All
got
right.
to stay steady, just stay steady, no matter what happens. He's the beginning of the major arcana. So he's not yet tainted by like doubt, fear, hurt, resentment, all of that. He's not, so you got to really look at things with that childlike joy, that childlike gratitude. Think of those like toddlers that are at Disney and they run up to their favorite character, literally with their arms like that. And they, like no fear, no abandon. That's how I literally want you to look at the things that you want to acquire. Be that
Okay.
desire.
Fair
Don't be
enough.
like, oh man, I shouldn't have that.
I needed that reminder. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome, love. Unfortunately, I do have to run, but I definitely hope to see you tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I really do.
That's okay. Perfect timing. I got to run too. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Love to you, Dollface. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Guys, that was absolutely wonderful. Joanna actually reached out to me right before the show. So how fantastic that people are finding me. Again, if you want to know where you can find me, look me up at Tarot Readings by Jean Rose, and that'll be on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok under Tarot by Jean Rose. You can book your private appointment by messaging me directly. I offer amazing tarot readings as well as you saw tonight, fabulous, incredible mediumship. Guys, it was an honor to be with you all this evening. Thank you so much for joining me and just listening to my rants. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.